Hello everyone, it's Anna with ACS Creations. Got back just a little bit. There. So I'm in the kitchen because my son is sleeping. Thank God. He was fine all day. Then he got kind of fussy. And then gave him a bottle and he went to sleep. Anyways, so my video that I posted earlier of me shopping at AC Moore got flagged because of the music towards the end. Which there's music throughout the whole thing, so I don't know why it was just the end that mattered the most. But I put a dispute in for it. So hopefully there's an actual video to the audio at some point. They said it could take up to 30 days for somebody to actually get back to me. So I will keep you updated on that. So I don't know how. Oh, it says I have 45 minutes. I ain't gonna make a 45-minute video. But anyways, okay. So after I did the video, I did some shopping. I only got 3 things. One of them was yarn. The other 2 are not yarn. But I only can show you 2 out of the 3. The first one is this bag. It's got a pocket here, stretch pocket, and I think it's got like 6 pockets. No, 3 pockets on the inside, and it's well, there we go, magnetic clasp button thing. I would show you how it closes, but I got stuff in there already. The other one, I put all of, well, not all, but some of the yarn that I had in bags. I put it in there so we get rid of the bags. And my hair, I'm shedding. Feels like I got creepy crawlers on me. The next thing I got, I know I said I was afraid to try, but I just wanted to have it in case of, well, not in case. I'm going to get brave enough to try it. It's the Cotton Colors. And this colorway is red and black. Simple. And it's got the easy from the middle thing. I am confident enough that I will do something with this. I don't know if I read, it's 100% cotton. There's 1,093 yards. It's 250 grams. 8.8 ounces. And it calls for a 4mm hook. It's washed in cold water only. And do not dry, so you have to let it air dry or dry flat. But I don't know what I'm going to make with this, but when I figure it out, probably not going to be for a while because I have a lot of projects going on right now. 3 of them are blankets. There's a blanket I'm making my husband out of all the scrap yarn. Oh, 4 blankets. My brother's blanket. The Kingdom Hearts blanket. That's a Grafgan. Blanket I'm making for me and my husband. And then another blanket that I'm making out of yarn that I got gifted to me. But the one for my husband, the scrap one, that's gonna take a while. But I do have a bag of all the scraps. I haven't worked on that in a while. Like the way I started it, or the way I have it going, it's 3, I think it's considered a shell stitch. It's 3 double crochets, and I think, I don't even remember. I know once I see it, I'll remember it, but I'm not going in and risking waking my son up. So, I know I've showed it before. I know there's 3 double crochets. I just don't know if it's 3 double crochets and then chain 1. It could be that, or I don't know. Something like that. So, moving on, I have finished 2 things. I think it's only been 2 things since my last video. One thing is a cowl that I made for my mother for Christmas. And this is using Lion Brand Thick and Quick and navy colorway. And it's so soft. Oh, it still smells good. If you ever use this, you know it's already soft to begin with. I tried something. I washed it with conditioner, like hair conditioner. And oh my god, it oh, there's my hair. It's softer than it was before, even though it's already soft. But it was, oh my god. Like, I don't even know how to describe, it's already soft to begin with, but it just made it, more softer, if that makes sense. So, you want to wash something, or wash acrylic yarn in something to make it softer? Conditioner. I just went to the dollar store and bought a thing of conditioner. I think it's Apples or something. White Rain conditioner. I don't remember the scent, but I think it was White Rain. And then since I still had some of the yarn left over, I made an ear warmer. Both of these, I didn't use a pattern. I just came up with my own design. So those 2. And then when I was in AC Moore, I know I said something about the, what is it? Stitch Classic by Nicole. The pink mix looks just like the pink camo. I'm going to show you both of them together, and we'll see if you can tell the difference. Oh, you saw it. I'm going to have to mix them up. Can you tell the difference? Try to show it without showing the ball band. So see if you could tell the difference. No? I didn't change the order. I knew if you saw that, you'd be able to tell that it's not the elm. Maybe? No. Yeah. Yeah. They look the same. Oh, that scared me. I thought there was a spider crawling on me. Dangly bits. So yeah. But, I mean, this one is a little more fluffier. And the brown is a little bit darker. But I mean, it's the same yarn, pretty much. But they're not made in the same. This is made in Turkey. This is made in the US from imported fibers. And another thing that's weird about this is there's 5 ounces in this one. Where is it on there? 4.9 ounces in this one. 236 yards in this one. And 260 yards in this one. 141 grams 140 grams. Meters, 215, 238. The measurements on these are weird. There's more yardage in this one than there is this one, but there's 0.1 grams less in this than there is this. And almost 20 less meters. And almost 30 less yards in this one than this one. It's just weird. I don't know why that is. I mean, is it because this one is a little bit more floofier than this one? There they are next to each other. I don't know. But I got them to try out. Not try out. Make something the same of to see how they work up. See if they look the same as well they're worked up. Oh, the bug mosquitoes are eating me alive. So many bug bites. Anyways, moving on. So, if you ever seen the music video from 21 Pilots, Chlorine, you'll know what I'm talking about with this little character that I am trying to create myself. It's an amigurumi. Excuse me. 1 second. Using my hashtag yarn life cup. It's like the perfect cup. Anyways. Whoa. I almost knocked that perfect cup over. In my handy dandy new bag. Ooh. I'm on my mother-in-law's walker thingy. It's in the kitchen. Everybody sits on it. It's convenient. Now, I don't know if I would get in trouble for posting a picture of the character's name is Ned. If you Googled Ned space and 21 Pilots, you'll be able to see what he's gonna look like. But I don't want to risk posting a picture with the video in case if I will get in trouble, copyright issues or whatever, like my last video. But there's only been, I looked up crochet, see if anybody else did a crocheted version of him, and they didn't really look too much like him, so I am doing my own. To explain it, the way he looks, he's got gray horns, ears with like gray hair coming out of his ears. He's like fluffy like a marshmallow. So this is what I got of it so far. I'm trying to do this with less sewing as possible. I'm gonna have to sew on the arms and then the horns and the ears. But that's it. Because I hate sewing things. Like stuff like this. I prefer not to. It's not that I hate it, but I prefer not to because that's when, I'll have an arm here and then the other arm here. So then it'll be lopsided. But this is what I got so far. Legs, body, and I'm just starting his head. So he really doesn't have that much of a neck, so this is perfect. So now I'm just trying to build it out. He's got like a stretched out oval shaped head. So I'm hoping to get some more of this done tonight. And, well, my goal is to try and get this portion of him done tonight. But I don't know how that's going to work. Because I still got probably like that much. So I want to try and get it. I want to try and get as realistic as possible. I know it's not going to look exactly like him, but my first attempt at trying to create my own amigurumi. I got the stuffing in it already. And it's squishy. And because it's in the bag, it smells like the cinnamon pine cones. This yarn is Karen 1 pound white. And I'm going to use this for the ears. Oh no, not for the ears. Oh yeah, for the horns, because they're gray. And for the hair that's coming out of his ears. The only thing I can think of is like an old man with the hairy ears. But this is Lion Brand 1 pound. Or Pound of Love. Yes, Pound of Love and gray. Simple, easy enough. So, bag smells like cinnamon pine cones. And my other yarn that I put in the duffel bag is gonna smell like cinnamon pine cones. And they don't even have the cinnamon pine cones. They had the potpourri pouches or air freshener pouch thingies right when you walk in. And that's enough to make the whole store smell like it. But I don't know if I showed you. My hair is blue. I think I might stick with the blue for a little while. I like it. My son seems to really like it because every time I put my hair down when it's blue, he gets the biggest smile on his face. It's either he really likes it or he thinks that I'm a goof. Either one is possible. But don't think... Oh, I did get more yarn the other day, but I forgot to bring it out. I showed one in the video the video of me shopping. Or when I was at ASMR earlier, I showed you one of the things that I got. I have one of those, and I got like I think it was like a teal color one, so I could use both of them together. So I think holding them up together, they look like they would look really cool together. So yeah, I think that's really much it. All the craftiness. My eye won't stop itching. We are one step closer to becoming homeowners. The EMT thing. I am just waiting for my background check to come through, which, unless if somebody knows something that I don't, or somebody trying to impersonate me and been arrested and has a warrant out, I'm good. Because I've never been arrested, never been in trouble with the law. So, just waiting for that. I don't know how long. It's been like 2 weeks so far. I don't know how long it's going to take. But every time I see an ambulance, I'm like, oh, that's going to be me. So, I'm kind of antsy on waiting. Like every time I get a text message, because she's been texting me, letting me know the status of everything. So every time I get a text message, I'm like, ooh, is it her? Is it her? But no. Oh, I'm impatiently waiting to hear something soon. Which I hope I hear something soon. But with me doing that, and it's going to be overnights, it's going to be difficult because my husband is on nights now. So I don't know. He says that he wants to stick with nights until our son goes into school. I'm like, oh, what are we gonna do? Like, who are we gonna find to babysit him overnight and, you know, for part of the day? Because if we both are doing an overnight, we're gonna need sleep. We're not gonna be able to like function enough to be able to take care of a child that needs that much, that he can't really, he can't get himself dressed, he can't feed him. Well, he can kind of feed himself, but I mean, he can't reach any of the food anyways. And he can't get himself up in the high chair. Ew, I don't know if I told you, but he is walking now. He still falls down a little bit, but for the most part, he's... And I probably should have started working out when he started crawling, or when after I was all healed after the C-section. Probably should have started working out to get myself prepared for this day. But and he's got 4 teeth now. I think he's got another one coming in. Been very, very cranky. Biting his fingers on both sides, really. The one tooth right here, it's like big. It's got a big. I hope he doesn't have like weird shaped teeth. It's not gonna matter if he does. I mean, I'll still love him the same, but it's just like I worry that I don't want him being picked on because of how his teeth look. So I just killed the mosquito. One less one that's gonna bite me. Anyways, I am rambling. You probably don't want to listen to me ramble. So I'm going to go. Okay. It is 1:15. And yes, I am drinking coffee. Coffee doesn't really focus. There we go. Doesn't really have the wake up or keep me awake all night effect like it does everybody else. I don't know, I guess because the only time that I stopped drinking coffee is when I was pregnant for my son. It's because he wouldn't let me drink coffee. And that was horrible. And I missed it so much. But I've been drinking coffee pretty much every day since I was 19. And I'm going to be 31 in November. I started drinking coffee when I worked nights, overnight, at the nursing home. Then it helped keep me awake a little bit. Not much. But I think my body's gotten used to it. Now when I drink it in the morning, it's just like a mental thing that I have to have coffee in the morning. So if I don't have coffee, then I can become mean. I don't mean to, but it just happens. And my husband's the same way with, I know he shouldn't drink them either, but he drinks Monsters. Everybody's like, you shouldn't drink those. They're bad for your heart. But he knows his limit on those. He's got a clean bill of health. So, I mean, and I told him, I'm like, if you feel like, something's not right, you're going to stop drinking those. And he's like, yes, I know. And I'm like, good. Because I'd hate to have to follow you around to make sure that you're not drinking Monster if you got something wrong. Oh, that scared me. But, anyways, rambling again. I am going to go. That mosquito was still alive. So I'll try and post. I know it's been a while since I posted a video, so I'll try and post one. hopefully when I get this thing done. Because it seems now that the only time I can crochet is when my son goes to sleep. Because I don't sleep at night. I know the coffee has nothing to do with it. It's just I have trouble sleeping. So when he naps during the day, I most of the time nap with him. But there are sometimes where I'll stay up and I'll get things done that I need to get done. Or I'll do some crocheting. But it's usually when I want to crochet that it only takes like a 20-minute nap. So then I'm like, do I want to get 20 minutes of crocheting in or just take a nap with him? There, that's the only thing I can think of doing. Because if I have nothing to do around the house, then take a nap. Why not? But I'm going to go now. And I will definitely, once I use the Studio Classic, is that what it is? Yeah, Studio Classic and the Red Heart Super Saver. I wanna try and find something that works up quickly that I can use both of them for. So that way we all can see how it worked up. I wonder if you'll be able to tell a difference after it's worked up, which is which. Like I told you how the AC Moore one, the brown is a little darker than the Red Heart Super Saver one. So we shall see. And I want to do some research and find out what to do with this. Oh, one more thing before I go. I finally have a Swift. My husband, it was a little late, but it's okay. It was an anniversary present. Our anniversary was August 1st. 10 years of being married. He got me a Swift. Because he's like, what is that yarny thing that winds up the yarn that you want? I'm like, a Swift? He's like, yes, that. Well, he said the umbrella looking thing. So I'm like, it's a Swift. So he got me one. It's blue. I didn't bring that out because I couldn't fit it in my bag. So hopefully soon, once we get the mortgage and my in-laws move to Florida, I will have a craft room and I will be able to show you more of my yarn and all my yarny accessory stuff. But now I'm going to go because I want to try and get some of Ned done before I get any more tired, because I'm starting to get tired now, but it's not tired enough that I could fall asleep as soon as I lay down. And my legs are sticking to the walker. I'm in shorts. Anyways, I'm up to 160 subscribers now. Well, the last time I looked, which was like 2 hours ago. I want to give a big thank you to Kim with Classy Kim's Crochet for sharing my video for the AC Moore shopping trip. It was amazing that you did that for me by sharing to so many different groups. And yeah. I don't know if there's any more. Last time I checked, there's 160. But thank you so much for doing that. And welcome to the new subscribers. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoy the videos. Sorry if any of them are too loud because of my son. But he's 1 year old. kind of can't control what he does. I mean, I can control what he does, but he likes hearing himself yell and make a bunch of noises, so it's kind of hard to keep him quiet, because if I tell him shush for a minute, he just looks at me and yells at me. So, I guess preview of what I'm going to have to deal with when he's in his teens, or even when he's, a few years down the road, but I will wait for that. Hopefully it's not that bad. But thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to the ones that have been here. I hope you have a good day or night, depending on when you watch this. And I will catch you all in the next video. Bye.